Alright guys, Good Boy 32 here, check it out. So I got this really cool rifle that I put together with the DPMS Mark 12 profile barrel. And the reason I'm using that is because I've had two of them that are absolutely incredible. Not sure exactly why they decided to go ahead and discontinue it. Well, probably because nobody thinks a DPMS barrel is accurate, but I will tell you this, my experience with that particular barrel is awesome. So anyway, we're going to paint this rifle up because I want this to be like a fun gun, really cool. We're going to go ahead and put a magnified optic on it. It's going to be really neat. And I opted to go ahead and reutilize this Leapers UTG. Now everybody says, well, a lot of people think that Leapers UTG stuff is cheap. I'm going to tell you stuff. This particular one is made in the USA, and it is awesome. And I'm a big fan of the quad rail, just because there's a lot of real estate to put the stuff on. I have these Yankee Hill backup iron sights left over, a couple things. All I needed was a barrel, so I went ahead and ordered that particular barrel. So what I did, and I'm not too specific, I'm not really caring to make this thing look like something really cool, but I just wanted to put some paint to it. So I went out and bought all kinds of different paint. I'll show you those here in a few minutes. But the first thing we did is went ahead and cleaned it all off, and then I took the denature alcohol that I had laying around and soaked it down. And one of the reasons I do that is simply because that will take away all the oils or anything else that was on here. There's a few spots that are a little bit tempting that I think could be addressed, but I'm not too concerned about it because, again, the patina, the really coolness of this rifle is where it's at. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to break out the spray paint. I'm going to show you exactly what I've got there. But the first thing you want to do is make sure that you get this thing really, really clean because you want that paint to stick. And then we're going to put a base coat on. Here we go. Stand by. All right, so one of the other things that I wanted to add to that was that I take the opportunity with this nozzle area right here to make sure that I blow the firearm off, just in case I missed anything or something didn't dry out. So let's talk about this. What are you going to be doing? Well, we're going to paint this thing up, and then the reason we're painting it up is because, well, I want it to be cool. Secondly, where are we going to be using it? Well, I'm in the central middle United States, so woodland. So you got to think, we're not going to be in the desert, so I don't want to be overly tan with it. We're going to mix it up with some tans, but I want to be kind of a woodland steel. So what I'm starting off with, now, my favorite paint to use is this Rust-Oleum camouflage. And they make 6 different colors. This is brown, black. This is a flat dark earth or a tan color. Then we have a sand color, a light green, and then a dark green. So we're going to do 6 different colors on this thing. So what color am I going to start off with? Well, guys, I think I want to go ahead and I want to top off the rifle with the light green first because I want the base coat to be light. That way I can see what the heck I'm spraying on here. So here we go. All right, guys, so we got the OD green going, and that thing turned out nice. Look at that. I am really impressed. But now what we want to do is I want to go ahead with something a little bit on the darker side. So I'm going to hit it with this brown. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people are hesitant, or they're worried about messing up their gun. Well, that's one of the reasons why I love doing the rattle can spray paint type thing, because that'll come off. You get some mineral spirits or some brake cleaner or whatever else, and it'll come right off, and it'll go being black again. So that's part of the reason why don't worry about it. We're going to hit it up with some brown. Now, what I do when I do it with the accent colors, now that we got a base on there, is I'm just going to just all over it. What I'm doing is trying to break up the pattern of the rifle. I'm not going to put any kind of special snake kind of stuff on there, but that's it. So what we do, there. And I want to get close in there so that I'm striping it with finer lines. We passed it over top of it. If I had a paintbrush here, once we start getting into the latter part of the coats, we'll take a paintbrush and we will kind of blend all of it in a little bit. That was a dark green. We're we're gonna put some brown on it. Here we go. All right, here we go, dark brown, same thing. Go ahead and get that magazine. All right, that's the brown. Now what I like to do, let's go with something a little lighter. Let's bring in some lighter color in there. And guys, here's the thing, you can redo it. And that's a real nice part about it. There's no such thing as messing up on a paint job, Rattle paint job. Ooh, I like that. So now we're going to go with a little bit lighter sand color. And the reason I've got the camera way overexposed because I want you to be able to see it as it was going. And then I'm going to show you the secret to making it all blend in. Go back to some more brown. Be a little bit darker. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it all down by just giving it some lighter puffs of brown from a distance. I want all the colors to come through, but what I want is I want to tone it down. So the best way to do that is come back with something dark, either a brown or a black, to bring the shade or the tint down on the whole thing. Go. So that's it. That's how I rattle can a fire on. Well, I think this might be a little bit damp. We'll go ahead and put the stock on there. There. Now you can see what that thing looks like. That's awesome. I'm digging it. All right, well guys, that's it. Easy. Take it. Take the chance. Do it, man. Rattle can the dog out of it. I'll take some photos of this thing in the studio real quickly so you can see what it looks like with the optic on top of it. Optics are a different story, and I'm going to show you real quickly how I did that. All I do is I put a piece of tape over top of the openings, just like that, and voila, there you go. Also, you may want to consider going ahead and covering up the dials, just because you can go back and you can paint that later on, but I want to be able to see what is on and what's not, and no one's going to really notice that. But in any case, let's take this thing in here and do some really cool shots of it, and we'll show you. But all it is taking a chance. Go ahead and do it. You're going to appreciate it, and as long as it's rattle can, you really can't screw it up. So let's go ahead and put this thing on here too. All right, guys, I got the fans going in the background because it's 120 degrees in here. But look at this thing and how well it turned out. Now, underneath the lights here, it may give it a little bit of higher brightness on the paint levels, but outside it does look a lot better. And I'll tell you what, that is a nice looking job. I'm digging it. And again, like I said, man, the beauty of doing a rattle can paint job is that you can remove it, you can take it off, you can do other things with it. That turned out quite nicely. Let's go ahead and turn it around and see how it fared on the other side. Go ahead and give you guys a zoom level. That's cool. I absolutely love that. Do a kill flash on the front of that thing. That might be one of the things I'll get next. But 18-inch stainless steel match grade barrel, sub MOA, good performance. Good performing. I can't wait to take this thing out this week and give her a test run. It's Gutter Boy 32. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you got any questions, please don't hesitate leaving them down below. Support the red, white, and blue. God bless America. God bless those men, women in uniform 24/7 for our freedom. This freedom's not free. It's Gutter Boy 32. I'm out.